Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Lee?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern M&M.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Brunch in the hoose, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Lee.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Lee. We are the Munch Bunch UK and today we're doing something a little bit different. Lee, tell them what we have on a Z menu.
Hey Mo, following the theme of lighter meals that we've been doing. I say lighter, this weighs a ton.
It's a whole loaf.
We'll be doing like some breakfast stuff and whatnot, and this time we're doing like American deli style sandwiches.
Yeah, but I didn't want a loaf. I just wanted what I call a cob here, bun.
Yeah, so on that, she has turkey, ham, sausage, pastrami, cheese, mayo. No onion, I was going to say onion because I'm used to saying it with cheese and mayo. Oh no!
I'll show you this one.
We've got meatballs in this one. Yeah,
like a Subway meatball marinara, but I just wanted mine on a little, is it called a panini?
Yes, a panini.
Lee's had a whole loaf. As you can see here, he's had a whole tiger loaf.
Sausage in there. I am a sausage, I don't know if I mentioned that.
Lee's is falling out a little bit.
I'm going to use my fingers and wipe them because I've got a tea towel to clean it up anyways. I don't want the meatballs falling out of the bloody thing.
It's like a pocket. Watch this thing. It's like
Thank
a pocket.
I'm not wiping it on my clothes, I've got a tea towel. How are we all anyway?
You need to lick your fingers, really. You've actually
I
stained
can't lick my fingers on a video, it's disgusting. People will be like copying it and saying, oh, look at these two trampy British people.
But you know what? We know we all do that. Anyway.
Coke Zero as well, because we are healthy.
Oh, yeah. Right then, which one should we go for first?
Wait, what do you want to go for first? Should we try the meatballs? Because we're not probably going to eat the whole thing because it's a lot of food. We're going to give the meatball a go if we want to eat it.
These are actually Swedish meatballs inside here.
Yeah, I went all the way to Sweden this morning, about 8 o'clock, and picked these up. Oh, hell.
I haven't got a meatball yet, I've just got a bit of bread.
Eat it from the top. That is really nice. I know I blow my own trumpet sometimes, but I do make a pretty good sandwich. Subway, here I come. I've been managing to look at the cheese in there as well.
Can you just tell them what is in here? Because I don't even know
cheese,
the sauce.
meatballs, a tomato... Sorry, I've got tomato sauce. A tomato and chilli sauce from Lidl. Scandinavian for tomato and chilli sauce. And...
Is it spicy then?
No. Just like a tomato and chilli, but it's not like a spicy chilli. It's like a nice chilli. And then I added a bit of grated garlic.
That is beautiful. Honestly, that's better than the Subway one.
No.
Oh my god, look at him.
Oh god.
That's going to have to go in a really deep, like a hot wash.
Oh well. So how are we on it? We've not recorded in about a week. We did upload a video a few days ago though. Been mega busy. So not had a chance to do anything.
Well,
I've got the weekend free now though.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you're feeling...
I'm not full.
Not yet.
No, that is really good. I just want to drink a water though. Well, that is so nice though.
I know. And the good thing about these, I reckon, I don't want to like advocate reheating cheese and stuff, but I think I'll probably reheat this now afterwards.
Why have you just left a random meatball?
I can't have that much meat in my mouth at one time.
Are you all about the bread?
Yeah.
But this is a meatball sandwich. The point of it's the meatball.
I know, but you're forgetting I've got like another half a loaf for you.
I mean, that's my hand. Pick it up.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Can you turn it vertically? So look.
Yeah, but
when I say it's a loaf.
We do need to point out, and you do have very small hands. Cheese, got the sausage, got the turkey, pastrami. I haven't got mustard though. That's the only thing that's missing. Oh, and ham. Because Aim's the ham lover. I ain't a big ham lover. Well.
You've not really tried it in years though, to be fair.
No, I don't like wet meat.
They're like, but boiled ham isn't wet.
Somebody made a point yesterday, I think they would talk to Aim, or Aim asked me, have I got, but he's, look at the state of this.
Well.
And there was on about ham or pork or something like that. And what the hell did you say now? Why does two different things taste different? What was it about?
No, I was talking to you about it.
What was it?
One ingredient that you can have several things, different tastes.
That wasn't it at all, though.
It was me.
It
I
wasn't.
said to
Yesterday you said something to me. You don't know about bacon tasting different to another part
I
of
like
the
a roast dinner.
I don't know. I forget
I
how to
actually
invite
said the
conversation
other
up.
day, name one item that you can have several things
Yeah,
of.
and then like we was there
Like
to
an
name
egg.
loads. So.
Yeah, you did.
It fell on its arse a bit.
So I've run out of meatballs. Oh yeah, I got
Don't
one
worry
there
about it.
sneaking through.
Was doing yesterday because we do our Asda shop. We do a one time a month big shop, and then we do like little bits of shopping during the month as well. And me and
It's
Artia,
stupid. He goes out and spends at least £10 a day at Lidl.
we got like 3 freezers, and me and Artia go through the freezers at the end of each month and say, this is what we got," and we write it down.
Can I have your meatballs?
Help yourself.
Oh,
Well, we had a pack of mince, but it was a big pack at one point, so we cut it up into 2, and we put half in a food bag. I forgot to label the food bag, and I found this pack of mince at the bottom of the freezer. I said to Tia, write down as small mince, animal unknown. So I'm reading out the list of things to aim, and like, yeah, we've got a beef mince, a lamb mince, a pork mince, a gammon joint, a chicken, a turkey. Well, we ain't got a turkey. And then I was like, mince, animal unknown. I was like, what the hell do you mean animal unknown? So I don't know what animal it came from, because there's no label on it.
it was really funny at the time, I'm not kidding you. I like these paninis. If you want to make these sandwiches more, you can stick to your big ass tiger loaf, and I'll have one of them.
You like it?
Yeah, but I could have ate more meatballs.
You can there's more up there.
Not that. I want you to try this. This was honestly, you know, if you've been watching long enough, I don't like bread. I do, but you know, that was amazing.
I should say.
I want to give you a good 9 3/4 out of 10.
Lee, you done it again. You done it. I'm
mean,
going
to
to set
be
me on
fair-
sandwich business, sorry.
They're not like made meat, but they're already made in a packet, so technically you only added the sauce.
No. I had to watch it and stir
This
it.
is the one I'm bloody dreading. I mean, this is just blooming enormous, isn't it?
So, for any long-time viewer, hello, long-time viewer, I have started shrinking my ears, you might have noticed. Because me and I had a conversation the other day, and it sort of made me think, yeah, it's time to shrink the old lobes. So, we've done this conversation. I don't know what it came about. I think it's
I
walking the
said
dog.
2 years back.
Not the one where you said, you look like a bloody idiot with your ears stretched. Not that conversation. You say it all the time.
No, I don't think you look like an idiot with your ears stretched. You did go a little bit too far where your ear was protruding out.
Yeah, the plan was to have like a football-sized hole in my ear at one point. Joking. And I said, we was talking about this thing. I was like, imagine, because you think of elderly people these days. When we were kids,
Oh yeah, at that clothes thing that I said.
what did elderly people dress like when we were kids, though?
So when all I can
No
base
offence
this
to the
on,
word elderly.
all I can base this on is my nan. Okay, so my nan was 82 when she died, and I was 16. So I don't know how I'm not good with maths, but when I was born, my nan would have been, I don't know, 70s something.
How old is she?
82. So like in
When
her
you were born?
60s, she'd have been in her 60s, wouldn't she?
How old is she when you passed? How old is you?
16 when she passed away.
When she was 82. So 74, 64.
So my nan dressed a lot different to my mum at 64. So my mum's 72. My mum dresses very, very modern, doesn't she?
Oh yeah.
My nan used to wear, like, Annalie's gran and nan or whatever, like, headscarves in the rain.
Yeah,
and
my
they're
gran
like,
used to wear them.
and you tie them there, pleated flowery skirts, cardigans. She used to put a tissue up her cardigan
You'd
sleeve.
never see older ladies dressing like that these days, and if you did, you'd go, oh,
Like,
okay.
my mum's like knee-high boots, jeans, tunic, you know, bloody, she's mad on clothes, ain't she, my mum? And I said to Lee, I says, do you change to dress like that?
Yeah.
But my mum doesn't, so it's not happening with her. So at what point do you start to dress like...
Well, you said to me, didn't you, Lee, do you think you'll... Because I wear jogging bottoms quite often. Do you think you'll still be wearing joggers or tracksuit bottoms or trackies or whatever you want to...
And I was
chav
basically
wear?
on his granddad. So if you want to elaborate what your granddad kind of...
Yeah, my granddad wears trousers, like grey trousers. Maybe once, twice wore jeans in my life. Usually just trousers.
Like tailored trousers.
Yeah, and shirts. And like you get some people, like when I was a kid, like a lot of men, older men, would walk around in shirt and tie. Oh, they're off to work. No, he's not. Barry's just going down the pub.
Yeah,
But he has to wear a shirt
suit.
and tie and a suit, like you said. Your old neighbour, all the time. Full suit.
Smart as anything, isn't it?
Yeah. And I said, imagine now, because it's going to happen. Our generation is going to get older, and unfortunately, we're going to ruin what we all remember. Because me and other people my age, and not so much Aim's age, because Aim's older than me. She's an older woman.
I'm 3 months, 2 months.
No, but I mean, like, you don't dress like I dress. I wear trainers.
No.
I wear trainers and tracksuit bottoms or jogging bottoms. You're going to have to change with the times, guys, because otherwise, when in like 40 years, when I'm in my 70s, I can't be walking around like this with an hat backwards. Me bloody trainers, tracksuit bottoms, little blokes in Adidas hoodies.
Yeah, it would be like Bob wearing that.
Yeah, Bob the knob, my mum's fella, he's not bad sometimes, but it'd be like him dressed like I dress on a daily basis. You'd look at him like, it might be the norm by then. But you can imagine what it's going to be like in 40 years' time, all the chavs walking around. And all like people like me with stretchers and tattooed faces. It wasn't a thing when we were kids. The older generation, none of the men had tattoos on their faces when I was a kid.
Anchors and bolts on their arm.
Yeah, and like
hearts and
with Mandy through it and a cross.
No
through
word of
it.
a lie. We was obviously 80s babies, and that is what I grew up seeing. You know, my mum and dad are quite modern dressed. Lee's dad and mum are as well. However, I can slightly see with Bob, he does sort of, you know, oh no, I won't wear that kind of thing.
Yeah, Bob.
My dad's the same.
Well,
Whereas my mum loves clothes. But I know my mum would never dress like my nan. Isn't it funny that our grandchildren will see us? You'll be the granddad with all the sleeves and the big earrings.
that's why when we think though, when we started talking, I was like, oh my god, I can't be like 60 and walking around with big holes in my ears. I will do it. I wish I'd done it, like I said at the time, I wish I'd done this when I was in my late teens.
Yeah, but I don't think it would have suited you then, looking at the pictures when you was younger. To what? No, I'm not being funny. I really genuinely believe it suits you now. However, like, isn't it funny how our like younger generation won't experience what we did? See, pensioners back then to me, like my nan and everything, that you could see the differentiation nowadays because 70s are young. It's younger now, and people are dressing really modern. It's
70
just
is the new 21 these days.
yeah, but like we'll be the way we look, sort of thing, like now, won't we? Like with that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to be that. Like, it's just going to look odd.
I'm never going to wear a red scarf.
No, but I just think it's so odd. If you showed a picture to somebody in, say, 100 years, I mean, by then they'll change again altogether. It might be like walking around with two heads by then. But if you show somebody like way down the line, say 3 or 4 generations of your children onwards, oh, look, this is your great-great-great-great-great-granny, as in your mum or dad, or granddad even. And then you're like, and now this was me when I was their age, i.e. you. The pictures could not be any more different.
Well, let's use something we love at the moment as an example. So, I've already watched Downton Abbey several times. I love it. But for what we're doing right now, in their own home, they'd have to get full geared up. Like ball gowns, suits, ties, dicky bows.
I couldn't have done it.
Just to have a dinner.
Like, if I had my mentality, I mean, you wouldn't though, would you? Because you brought up in that sort of time period.
But look how I'm saying. Look how things have changed. To having a takeaway in front of your TV.
Oh,
Realistically, some people only eat round a table at Christmas time.
takeaways weren't a thing when we were kids. You'd have them, but there were so few options. Nowadays, you can't walk 2 bloody minutes without seeing a takeaway shop somewhere in your local area.
Ours was Chinese and chip shop. Like McDonald's, yeah, was there. KFC, yeah, pizza, but it was mainly for us, one of them 2 options. I'm going to be honest with you guys here, like, I don't know, like, how American people, you tell me if you are American, How do you get on eating so much like different meat in your sandwich? Because they're huge. They're bigger than this, you know.
I know. I could make yours any bigger. You'd have whinged. I think
Must
you do
cost a
alright. You
fortune.
love the meat. Yeah, but that's why they pay more for the stuff, don't they, probably?
Tastes good.
Well,
This is a nice thing today.
but what would you have to change about yourself? Do you think you will? When you get older, like into your 60s or 70s, do you think, like, if you're a woman, you'll still, or a young lass, you'll walk around in your little skirts and dresses still? Or if you're a bloke, will you be walking around dressed like a chav? Which I won't lie, I wear tracksuit bottoms and trousers, so I guess that's chavvy. Or are you a chavette? A bird? Who's a chav?
A bird.
A
That's
bird.
an animal.
A bird! I said
I
it, I put it out there, she's a bird.
And a lot of, actually, that's something else that I experienced when I was young. A lot
Disappointment,
of my
I
mum's
suppose.
friends, and my mum's got longer hair now, to a bit like there, like a bob. But a lot of women, they had short hair.
Yeah, my mum.
Yeah? Like, you know what I mean by short hair? Like, what do they call it?
Like shortcut hair. Bob cut.
No, a bob is like there. It's like pixie cut, I think they call it. And, you know, not short back and sides, but like a pixie haircut, let's say. And I was used to seeing mums.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It is strange how both our mums at the same time over the last few years have waited till like your mum's like, you know, early 70s, mum was like mid 60s, whatever. They're waiting until they're that age to start growing their hair. You know what? We've had a revelation. All the young ones are growing their hair. They're all getting extensions. We want long hair
Yeah,
too.
but there's one big difference between my mum and your mum.
Yeah, one of them's working it and one isn't.
I am not trying to be funny.
I keep telling you to have a word, don't I? How can a lad say to their mum, Mum, your hair looks shit? I do say it to her, so I say, Mum, I have an haircut. I say, Mum, why don't you do something different with your hair? And she'll say, I've been to the hairdressers.
Your dad was the one.
What about my dad?
He saw your mum, didn't he? And he said, not Wurzel Gummidge, Jim Weasel or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's out the Wurzel Gummidge thing.
What
Basically,
was Jim Bloody Weasel then? What is Jim Weasel?
I think it
I
sounds
think
like
like Jim Weasley out of Bloody Harry
No.
Potter.
it's something called Jim Weasel or something like that. Tin Weasel? I don't know. But anyway, what it is, Jill has got very, very, very fine hair. And you guys out there know if you've got fine hair, the longer you grow it, excuse me, the more kind of straggly it looks, so to speak. Whereas if you have it cut a bit shorter, it looks thicker. Jill's got really fine hair.
Yeah.
And it's really, really like down
Really,
here
really,
long.
really, really. It's not going well anyway, basically. I keep saying to Aim, have a quiet
I'm
word.
not saying it's not my bloody place.
Hang on. Aim, you and her can talk about sex and about other rude stuff, but you can't talk to her about her hair.
It's not me who indicates that
If
conversation.
your dad came to me and said, Lee, I've had this fantasy for years about me, a nun and a sheep, I'd say, Steve, that's an awkward conversation. But if he said, Lee, I want to talk about your hair, it's like, go on then, Steve, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about hair. I could have that conversation, not the sexy nun and sheep one now. Well, I can have that rude conversation, but not one about her hair.
What are you on about here?
How could you let your mum go out with her hair, not your mum, my mum, go around with hair that looks a bit poo?
I'm not the only daughter-in-law she has.
Well, technically you am.
No, I'm not. Bob's daughter is her daughter-in-law.
Well, I don't tell her to have a
She's
word
your
about it.
stepsister.
Anyway, I've got a
He's not.
stepmom, a stepsister.
No, you haven't got a stepmom, you got a stepdad.
I've got a stepdad.
Oh, you have
I've
got
got
a
a stepmom.
Who's younger than you.
Who's younger than me?
But no,
Go on, figure.
I can... Alright, Mr. America.
Captain America, all
It's not my place to say. You'd honestly turn around and say to my dad, for God's sake, Steve, get your hair cut.
right. Yeah.
No, you would not say anything to my dad. No, you wouldn't.
I mean, last time your dad was here, I said to your dad, Steve, I bet you God you're having COVID now, so you could come round and have a good night. And he kicked right off.
Yeah, that's enough of that one. But we had
And
a
I said, oh,
major...
look forward to having COVID now then, Steve. Yeah, great.
We had a row, put it that way. But I'm not going to ever say to your mum, Jill, Lee wants you to get a haircut.
No, you pull me up about every time, Lee, your mum's hair. And I have a word with her. And you say, I can't have a word, Lee.
No, I don't want her I don't want people to say anything, that's why. I mean, your dad said it, so if your dad's saying it, other people are going to say something.
What gets me is the hairdresser who keeps fucking doing it. That hairdresser, there is some of you out there.
No, you want to thank her. Your mum was like, I want pink streaks in my hair.
I'd rather that than what's going on with me. But either way, I'm not going to run my mum and dad anymore. But hairdressers, you need to stand up for your customers. Say, look, it's going to look silly.
It does bring us on to another conversation, doesn't it?
Yeah, them idiot kids who used to have night ticks in the hair. Hairdressers just said, you got to smack around the head if you go in the park dressed like that.
That was really fashionable in my school.
Yeah, no, everyone looked pretty stupid if we're being honest about it.
No.
Get buzzed in the back of your hair out of Hocus Pocus.
No, it was really fashionable.
Yeah, but you still look stupid.
Anyway, but, you know, like, with your friends, and you're on a night out, and there's something not right with somebody's outfit, and you know that people might say something. Are you one of them people who would not advise your friend, or would you let them go out looking stupid to make yourself better? Now, it happens. It happens so bad. And my friend, she used to say to me, I love you because you will tell me if there's something wrong. Like, I would want that. I wouldn't want... He does it.
Wow.
So if I buy something and it doesn't look right, you'll go, yeah, it looks nice, and I have to drill it out of you.
All right. So he said, Lee, be honest. I'm being honest. It looks lovely on you. Lee, I know you're not being honest. Please be honest. I would always be honest with you,
I know when he's
Lee.
lying. He does this silly look.
So then I'm
that
honest.
One's like a...
So then I'm honest. All right, I'm fair enough. Maybe like a different colour or maybe a different top altogether, whatever. Then I get it in the neck. I'm told to be honest. Do any of you blokes have this issue?
I want it from the beginning, not
My
like...
wife's there. Be honest, Jim. Be honest with me. Does it look right? Do I look good in this outfit? And you're like, no, you look like a bloody Walker's crisp packet. And then she gets offended because you're being honest.
No, it's not because you're being honest. It's because you lied in the first place.
It's a white lie to make you feel better about yourself.
I don't want that bullshit. I want you to tell me from the start, because if I'd gone, oh, thanks, Lee, I'd have gone out like that, Lee.
Well, I could have done with knowing you 5 years before I knew you, Wayne, because I'll tell you a little story. I told this one about 3-4 weeks ago. My first night out on the town, legally drinking.
Oh, God.
I think I was legal anyway. I might have been 17. 17 or 18. I went to a party, an 18th birthday party with my mum and dad. It was like somebody we knew's daughter's birthday, or their 21st or whatever. Went to that with my mate, showed our faces, had a couple of pints on my dad. I was like, right, we're off now, mum and dad. And I dressed up thinking I looked like the dog's bollocks. I had...
Sorry about the language.
I think I had like a blazer on. I had a shirt on, trousers, proper tailored trousers, or something like that. Some black shoes. I wore glasses back then. My hair was probably crap, which it was. I was like 18. My clothes were probably too big for me because I was like 5 sizes too small than I am now. And I remember walking down past this nightclub. It was on the way into the town centre called Liquid. And it was like a big queue outside. And we were going. I was going to the town for some drinks first. Me and my mate and meet some friends. And there I am, strutting along, thinking I'm like the dog's balls. And this bloke who was in the queue, who was like probably 30 odd. I was like, where the fuck are you going to? You're for an interview? I was like, who's he talking to? Who? Me? What? I'm just not good here, mate. What are you on about?
You wouldn't have said that in the slightest.
I said it to my mate, I said, who the hell's he talking to? I'm just not good here, ain't I? No. I just ended up looking pretty stupid, I think, for the first couple of years going out.
You wore a suit on a night out,
Not
more or
a
less.
suit necessarily, but like kind of a suit. Trousers, shirt.
Bloody hell.
There's no tie, I don't think, but maybe a bow tie. So,
Don't lie.
I'm joking.
See, that was just the right size for me. I did pick out, yes, a few of the meat. That is my bread, like, leftovers.
So what I mean?
That is my leftovers for bread.
I've got to be honest, I won't be eating all this. I'm quite full.
But that's good for me.
Well,
But if you'd have had it in a cup, you have had a loaf. You have actually ate a loaf.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that alone is enough for me. Lee, that is ridiculously heavy.
I know, it's so heavy on my stomach.
Like, guys. And that was up here. I mean...
I can't eat anymore, I've got to be honest. I'm stuffed.
What a waste.
Not
You
really.
could have saved some of this.
You'll have it afterwards on a sandwich or something.
Excuse me. But mine was just enough to... I mean... If you can see, that was like half of it. I ripped it.
You're lucky because I didn't make you two of the cobs.
I do rip the bread apart, and I like the middle bit better. But
they are used to you doing that by now. But
that was great. That was really,
you enjoyed the
nice.
meatballs, right?
I'll be honest. I think equally as nice as one another, and it's just made me now want to try an American deli sandwich.
It makes me want to go to. We've been watching this bloke in America at the minute, haven't we? From the UK.
Everybody should watch Rory. You know, No Hun. Oh my goodness.
He's a funny
From
bloke.
Birmingham, basically, not far from here.
And he's over there at the minute in New York, and we've been watching different things. He was saying this morning, though, even though he's been there about 4 days, give or take.
Oh, he's staying there till April.
April? Bloody hell.
Yeah, but he's doing his music. Didn't go over there.
I don't know, but anyway, I seen him on there, and this morning he was saying he loves it by the sounds of it, but the way, some of the different words. Like, he got, like, we won't think anything of it. You go into a shop, and like over you pay 20p for a bag. Oh, can I get a bag for my stuff? And they're like, a what? You want a bag? What's a bag? He's like, a bloody bag. Put my stuff in the bag. And they're like, you want a sack? And then like eat a trolley. Look, I'm going to grab
Isn't
a trolley.
Isn't it called a cart?
Yeah, go and grab a trolley. And they're like, do you want a cart? You're like, no, I want a trolley. You need a cart. And
you sound a bit Irish. You're like, farmer.
I can't do accents. I can't. And can I get a can of pop? No, you get a soda. Can't get pop. It's like it's so much easier to say pop.
Like Canada says pop.
I don't
Parts
know.
of Canada say
Like pop into
New
the shop.
Brunswick.
New Brunswick.
They say pop.
I'd like to go to Canada, to Calgary.
I want to go to Newfoundland to see Erica.
Yeah, I want to go there because you want to go there because of the dogs.
Yeah.
Because they come from there, Newfoundland dogs do.
Yeah, and I also want to go and see Willow. Hi, Erica.
Hey up, love.
But no, Newfoundland dogs. I think I'd go anywhere that had.
We was going to go to Leeds. I think
Was
it was. It was going to go to Leeds. Sure it was. At one point, 'cause we was going to get, before our Frenchies, was going to get a Newfoundland puppy. And there was a breeder in Leeds. And we was going to go there.
There's actually one here.
There's loads everywhere around. And they're massive.
I can't wait to get one.
We seen a documentary. It was like, test the dog before you buy the dog. And they took this big Newfoundland or something to this lady's house because she wanted one. It's like, look, have a dry run, see if you like it and if it's going to be suitable for you when it's older. Walks in the house, knocks the lamps over, the settee nearly tipped upside down.
Yeah, but they're called giant dog. You'd have to, like, prepare your house for it. This house would be perfectly big enough. But you'd have to move your ornaments and a leather settee is preferable because we have got leather settees, but you could wipe them. I'd get it a huge bed. I'd brush him every day. I'd call him Hugo. What else could we do? We could just like play with him.
You know you could do all with our dogs.
I'd do that. Apart from you couldn't sort of mess with Barney.
I don't know, he's just sitting here waiting for his pastrami at the minute. Take us away, home. It's time to go.
You should be show Barney to everybody.
Not with
He
food
hasn't been
on
on camera for ages.
We'll get him on next time.
Yeah, we will. So, quick question before we sod off. What do you have on your sandwich? If you could have a sandwich like Lee, would you have your own loaf? I mean, imagine that. If people didn't have slices of bread and had just a whole big ass loaf.
I would have happily have had like a sub. You know, you get the Subway, obviously from Subway, like their baguette. I would have loved one of them, but I couldn't find anything like that.
Totally just bought a tiger loaf. What would you have on your sandwich? What is your go-to sandwich every day? Like, I don't mean this kind of thing. Mind it might be, but what would your sandwich of the day be?
Subway, chicken tikka, melted cheese.
No, I don't mean what you could buy. I mean, what is your...
Well, mine's pretty boring then.
Yeah, but say...
Jam.
Jam sandwich. My mum loves a
I
jam.
lie. I've got about 4.
Okay.
Strawberry jam.
Yeah.
On its own. Tuna and mayonnaise paste.
Yeah.
On its own. Tuna and sweet corn. On their own, but together.
But with vinegar and pepper.
With vinegar and pepper. And the last one that I like,
Oh.
peanut butter. Not in jelly though, just peanut butter.
Can you guess 4 of mine?
Ham.
100%.
Oh, balls.
You know, I like a strange one, but I have it on toast now and again.
On top.
I like certain things.
Oh, I like Brussels sprouts. Yeah, it's just odd. Brussels sprout sandwiches are on toast.
I've had cabbage as well.
That's pretty rough to me. I hate sprouts. Have you got more than 2? Corned beef.
I don't mind corned beef and onion sandwich.
Blah blah. Turkey. Christmas, a turkey sandwich.
Yeah, turkey stuffing, mayo and onion is always mine.
Oh,
What?
my other two, pulled pork and stuffing.
You like a boiled egg sandwich as well?
Yeah, that's what I've remembered when you mentioned eggs.
But my go-to one is ham salad. I love ham salad. The only problem is the bread.
God,
I love burgers without bread. I love lettuce, bread. Like, there's nothing. Really love.
I think we've established that you do not like bread.
No, I do.
We're off, guys, because I have things to do, and I'm probably needs to go and be sick after eating all that bread. Only joking.
Anyway, we will see you next time. Bye.
Laters.